Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you once again for tuning in. I'm playing Slay the Spire 2, and today we are playing the Necrobinder on Ascension 8. Let's get right to it. Back in the Spire again. Not really a fan of nutritious oyster, lost coffer, large capsule idea. I think little, maybe a little gotcha moment, or maybe a little small chest moment, but we'll see. We'll see. I quite like this line. Um, there is like you can't really get to this line very easily, right? Because you get pretty much 5 combats in a row, you insta die, or you get another 5 combats in a row and insta die. So very difficult choices, but everything else seems kind of like not satisfactory. I look at this, 2 at most. I think probably if we were to attempt a line like this, maybe we would definitely have to go for perhaps the lost coffer for some extra power, and I think I will do that. I'm gonna pick the defy early, I think, and let's go for this line. Go for glory, as they say. Hopefully, I won't get punished, but it's only Ascension 8. Well, I say only, but what I mean to say is that the enemies won't be like punching me in the head as hard, if you know what I mean. So hopefully I can just find my way through here. Okay. Not so awesome to live this. Okay, let's keep going. This fuzzy worm collar is putting up a bit of a fight, but he will fall over quite soon. Now the Reaper the Sow. I think the Reap is quite nice, but so is an AoE answer, and if we get to here into Frog Parasite without an AoE answer, it's a bit tough. But I do like. Let's try the Reap. Our damage card is the Reap, right? So I guess we just upgrade this, then we can be pretty happy with that. Because now, like, I'm pretty happy into like Bygone Effigy or Verdonis with the Reap. Yeah, this is a nice case where, because Reap has Retain, I can just full block here, and then just save this for, like, for example, right here he slimes, and then I just Reap into one-shotting this guy, which is pretty. We do get a potion, which is unfortunate. Liquid Bronze, like really, it only is good for Frog Parasite. Frog Parasite's multi-hit, and is that worth throwing away ship in a bottle? I don't think so. Well, this is an interesting choice. Like, we already have quite a bit of damage with the Reap, and no escape kind of opens us up into like a little bit of scaling, a little bit of a scaling idea, and opens us up into Doom. So I will take this. Take the no escape and keep going. Goodbye, Ossie. Go. And then just do this here. And then this is an area where I can probably just do this and he will just fall over pretty quickly. Pretty happy with that. I don't like Terror. I like not Terror, Fear. Because Fear materially increases our damage. Reeve is also an idea, but yeah, I think I will just take take the Fear because it does exhaust. So our first advanced hallway here into this guy, little Vine Shambler. Is he gonna leave me in shambles, or am I gonna leave him in shambles? We shall see. I think he's leaving me a little bit in shambles, actually. Let's It's okay. I was considering whether I should ship in a bottle here, but I only take that much damage, so make this weak, apply some doom, and then here. This is a match where I'm not really finding much opportunity to be playing the Reap, but now I can. I can just no, I can't. Forgot about that, but it's okay. We have some good defensive cards. We'll just full block here, and then we can just Reap this guy, and the fight's over. Gambler's Brew. It's all right. Veil Piercer. It'd make like Fear Defy. It has some good synergies already there, so okay. I think I will take a Veil Piercer, and then we can be pretty happy with our early damage. Let's see what we get. Bygone Effigy. This is fine, I think. I probably just want to see maybe Reap as much as possible, you know what I mean? So I'll just do this here, and I will just get like some damage here. Defy, to defend, into just maybe a strike, and then hope I draw into. I don't, which is a bit unfortunate, but what could you do? But I think this guy will fall over. Alright, Festive Pauper, that's a good answer for Frog Parasite. And we do get a Bone Shard, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. I think really high value probably is like a Fear or the No Escape, because it prolongs the vulnerable, and then the No Escape is kind of like an idea, but I think I'll go for the Fear first. Okay. Let's see. Maybe just this into Bone Shards, into just No Escape this guy. And then it's a 1v1 with the Slithering Strangler. He will be doing some strangle maneuvers on me, but I'm gonna Reap him next turn, and then he's gonna be sorry that he ever crossed me. I think Invoke's probably just a generically like nice card to have, right? Like mana positive on the next turn if I can find a way to swing it. Permafrost. Too bad we don't have any powers at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find something eventually. We'll go for a Smith here. Probably we'll go for the No Escape Smith. Frog Parasite. Or maybe it would have been better to maybe it would have been better to Smith the Bone Shards, because I should have been expecting a Frog Parasite idea. Do I want to Reap this guy now? But then I won't have Bone Shards for the correct cycle. I think I just hold it here. Maybe this is the idea, right? Because he will, well, I get infections into my deck, but he will die, but these guys will be stunned, and then maybe it gives me some more time. It's probably better for me to just one-shot one of these small dudes before they can get going. It will take 3 from the infection, but what can you do? Like, just here into here. And then No Escape this guy. We'll take another 3. It's unfortunate that the infections don't go into Asti, but all things considered, I think we escaped Frog Parasite relatively unharmed. 3, 6. So like I'll take 1 damage and Asti will tank the rest. I was considering whether I ship in a bottle here, but it's not really worth it. And then bink. Frozen Egg. Okay. Not really in love with Melancholy or High Five here. Maybe Putrefy is just better. If we can find a Debilitate, it would be really, really nice. I think I will go for the Campfire here and Smith again. Smith for probably Bone Shards, just increase my AoE, because we're in advanced hallway territory, so there's going to be like more than one dude here, right? Annoyingly. I'm just going to make this guy weak, and then just try and get through this Shrink Beetle as fast as possible. Just do that, and then do this. And then he will fall into doom. Oh, this is nice. Putrefy here into this. And then he will fall over. Okay, great. We've taken a lot of like damage cards. I think we're pretty happy with it. So I think we'll just take Grave Warden as just a generically good block option. Go into Birdonis here. This into this, and you know what, I will maybe just go for use my ship in a bottle, because that's a good choice, because now I can just flat go into the Reap with the vulnerable. Bink, 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 goodbye Osti. But you have served me well. This one into I think I can greed for like no damage here, maybe. Yeah. Very good. Very happy with that. 2 speed potions of Ambrace and maybe a Spur is nice. Just take one. Just take a generically good card. With these potions I can greed for another Smith, I think. And maybe what I'll go for here is just I do like, it's either, I was thinking Putrefy or Invoke. I think I'd go for the Putrefy. Having an extra turn of weak and vulnerable is really nice. Okay. This is pretty good, I think. So he's gonna start the big charges. Understandable. Might as well use everything here. Use all the mana. Just play everything. Veil Piercer, my Bone Shards, and then just strike this guy. Defy. This is where Putrefy, and then double defend here, I think, and then I can Reap for big damage. And just put him into the stun. Or do I go for like... I can surely just go for this no escape. So I kind of want to play. I'm willing to take a little bit of damage to progress no escape a little bit more, and then it's at this point where I'm running out of vulnerable that I go for the Reap to stun him. And hopefully I can try. I was wondering whether I accidentally exhausted my my fear or not, but it seems like it's all good. Just gonna Bone Charge for some damage. Oh, it's only 11 because of the. You know what? I will take I think I will take 11 here. Just for the chance of getting like a high roll. Okay, no escapes, like really getting pretty good here. And I'll just Reap here and he'll die from the Doom. It does not matter. Thanks for coming. Okay, pretty happy with that. The Scythe or Reaper form plus. Wow. If I could swing a Reaper form plus, it would be so good. I think I'll take it. And then just find defensive options and mana, and then our plan would be to get Reaper form plus out. Orbis is our ancient. But let's see. Double elite line here, but I'm not too in love with it. This looks kind of appealing here on the left. You guys get shop. You get a late shop and you get a choice. Only 2 elites though. Like the only triple elites the far right. And this is like just terrible. I think I'm happy with 2 elites here. And to just yeah, like 1, 2, 3 into here. And then maybe instead of going for the singular line to the left, we go here. And then we can just, because there's an opportunity to just deviate this way. Like I get 2 chances to deviate depending on whether it's bad or not. The shrimp. Saying a shrimp fried this rice? Is there a skill I'd love to play? Like you could like click the no escape every turn, but is that really the value? I think Radiant Pearl. It's obviously Radiant Pearl, right? Because I have Reperform Plus. And so I'll always have the opportunity to play like when I find the Reperform, I'll always be able to find it. So but I do like the shrimp. The shrimp is tempting. As a man of the shrimp. Game embrace. This one. That one into Curiosity. Well. Whip. I guess that's what I'm doing this for, right? But this guy should hopefully just fall over, right? Ooh, 1 off lethal. You're lucky. You are lucky. I don't think you're that lucky, though. I'd love to find more block. Ooh, no escape, the second one. Now we're definitely, our scaling is no escapes. Now, if I could just find block, I'd be pretty darn happy. I don't have any... I have 1 power. I want a decay. We actually don't have a decimillipede answer. We have bone shards into decimillipede, but is that going to be enough? I wonder. Is it worth me dodging? Like, if I get to here and I have no decimillipede answer, is it worth just dodging into the early shop to find it? And then I can just, well, let's add the decay. And then, because we got a fair bit of money anyway. Okay, I'll take the money. And then... yeah, look, with only bone... if I had, like, negative pulse, if I had row... or so, sorry. If I had so, I would be, like, I would be more inclined to take it, but with only bone shards, it's very, very difficult. And in a protracted fight against decimillipede, I'd probably just eat it. And then... yeah, okay. Let's go for the Trail of Mysteries. Wongos. I go for the 300 gold. Well, I won't see it until Act 3, my 300 gold investment. Because this is what, like, supposing it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if one of these is a fight. Art of War. I think I will. Well, I'll be seeing 2 shops though, and that makes the shops less valuable. Maybe I just play 100 here. See what I get. Anchor's pretty nice. Because you don't like, if I don't get the value of the shops, it's pretty much like a waste of a node, right? Okay. We're getting really, really lucky with these question marks. I haven't seen an enemy yet. Yeah, but as it, like, I don't really need strength, so I'm gonna get the bone tea, and then my first just get a little bit of value from there. Another bone shards. It's cheap though. Countdown, like I already have 2 no escapes, right? Like, and reperform, so it's just not really valuable. Obviously, I take out this decay. Maybe just buy the cheap second copy of bone shards, and then let's see what else we can swing in the second shop. 4 jets, nice. Alright. What's up, you little freak? And then this one. Into this one, into that one. And then you die turn 1. What are you gonna take? Oh, my no escape? Unfortunately, there is no escape. Oh, we get a Page Storm Plus. 2 ethereal cards. I think it's like pretty nice. Like, it costs 0, right? Like, we could get a 3rd bone shards, but I have a feeling maybe we'll find like a negative pulse or something in here. Okay, we didn't find a negative pulse. But it's also bad. Kifuda. Pretty strong. Because I would play Kifuda, like I'd apply Kifuda onto things that we definitely want to be playing. Like maybe I'd put it on Fear, Invoke, and then like the idea is to put it on cards that you would play more than once per combat, but don't necessarily give you block. So it could be Fear, Invoke, Veil Piercer. Okay, let's or maybe Snap. I buy the Snap and then put it onto the Snap because Snap's just like so high value. Yeah, I think I like that play. Let's go for the Snap. Let's go for the Fear, and let's go for the Invoke. And these are pretty nice now. I was thinking of getting Shroud, but like... Actually, Shroud would have actually probably gone pretty hard, but... Oh well. I think Kifuda is also nice. But it requires, because the value of this Shroud really comes in once I play Reperform, and every attack gives me like 2 or 3 block. I think probably the most valuable thing is the no escape. I'm going greeting for the Smith here because it does a Millipede, worst matchup. But that's okay because we do have upgraded bone shards. And that will give us quite a lot of breathing room here. Actually, I'm just fucking this guy. Fucking this guy up. That was really, I like coughed during that, so please don't clip this out of context. Not that anyone ever watches this anyway, but it'd be really embarrassing if you did it. I'm just gonna like flex potion here, or like speed potion here. Just to get, so I'll get 14, I'll get 24, and they're doing 28. And then I have, yeah. And then I can be pretty happy with, did I over worry about like Decimillipede and like end up not getting as much value as I could have? Who knows? Bink. Wow, that did no damage. I'm weak. That's why. A D's kill. Wow, this is actually a little bit of a conundrum, isn't it? Then I just do this. Actually managed to deal damage to me. I thought I was gonna be able to do that without taking much, but it's alright. Okay, I think I'll take a cleanse. We still have a fair amount of strikes in our deck. So cleanse would be nice to just get rid of him. And then we'll see here. Little louse progenitor. But this guy, I think will just be a lousy opponent. I have 37 block. That is amazing. Maybe just this one into defy, into the no escape. I'm gonna be pretty pleased with that. Ouch. Please be a bit weaker. Ow, you little bastard. But we just Veil Piercer here into the snapping my bone shards. Into bone sharding. Alright. That's fine. I don't need any of these, I think. Do I go for this greed again? The answer may surprise you. The answer is, of course, yes. What do I greed, though? For probably kind of one, maybe stronger block. I think Grave Warden Plus would be nice. Or, yeah, let's go for the Grave Warden Plus. And then here with a Dexterity Potion and Kifida. Now all those Kifida cards are gonna be like blocking for 5, so it's like whenever I play those attacks, it's like playing an unupgraded defend as well. So like, really, I cannot sing the praises of that relic enough. Alright, no escape. Like frantic escape rather. Probably just want to kill Osti now here. Or, nah. It's difficult, right? Because, like, I don't want to save the Vambrace block a little bit. This one into... maybe snap this defend. We'll be eating some damage, actually. My Reaper form is really at the bottom of my deck. I think I want to... just want to cleanse here. Okay. This is fine, I think. Frantic escape. And then I have to play no escape. And I think I should be okay. A Veil Pierce here, Fear. Defy. And then, yeah, look at this, the immensity of this value. Like, I play 3 attacks, but actually I'm also just blocking for 15. Crazy. Ooh, this is a lot. I have the Bone Shards. Do I invoke? Or do I like, I'm getting close, right? If I don't draw into a Frantic Escape, like, it's very, very bad. So I have to just Bone Shards here, this, and then Frantic Escape. This is, might be a bit closer than I would think. Here, Unleash, and then no escape. 24. I think how much this will kill, and then I just have to defend the damage so I don't die. Yep. I think, yeah, if I just Bone Shards, maybe I can draw into... I was thinking draw into Defy, but I'd already seen it, right? Lack of object permanence, but that's okay. And goodbye to the Insatiable, and I will get a Stable Serum, Squeeze. Don't really need Squeeze. Oh, I do have Snap Bone Shards. Like Snap, Bone Shards, Unleash. That'd be for like 45 damage. Like another idea. Or do I make any souls? I don't make any souls in this deck, right? Except for my Grave Warden. So it's not really all that useful. I think maybe just like Squeeze might be good as just another burst option, because no escape's my scaling option, and then like Reap is my big option. Just maybe having another like explode button would be nice. Queen. We don't have any card draw, which is worrying. Maybe tanks can give us something to solve it. There's this idea, or maybe even this idea. Let's go 1, 2, into here, and then you like take a pretty safe route to the end. Fight Queen. I think maybe I like that. Cook at rest sites, especially if I can cook, right? I get 3 rest sites, I cook. And then I don't really need these, and I don't really need that, so maybe it's just the cook idea. Cook myself up a storm, take out... If I can at least cook twice, I can take out 2 strikes, and then my deck is really, really consistent. And that might be a benefit against Queen, so... Like, we don't have card draw anyway. Doom into Doom. Into, like, defending into strike. I'm just gonna snap the Squeeze, I think. Maybe. And then I will actually take some damage here. Maybe I should have thought about that. I should have just... Ah well, you live and you learn. Do that. Page Storm. Defy Unleash. Not ideal. I can just Bone Shards into Invoke and then like defend here. I will block like most of it. And then yeah, this is just more damage than I would have cared to admit, but yeah, another Page Storm I don't think is very big value. Luckily I do find Bone Shards into my opening hand, which is very nice. Your sacrifice will be noted, Ostie. Gonna kill the one with the most health and just keep going. Okay, everyone is dying, and I will Bone Shards again. Enfeebling Touch, I think, is a great defensive card. I will take it late. Never take Shatter, unless you're going for a meme build. I guess not the worst. I do like having... Like, we need more card draw. Evidently. And then we do, like, Shroud is the, like, maybe solidifying our block plan a little bit more. And then Defy is just, maybe just generically good here. Yeah, let's just go for it. I can always just, Liquid Memories myself Hmm. Will I block enough? 8, 23. Yeah, I might as well, because I'm thinking of like whether I should liquid memories my bone shard or not, but surely I can just find the damage sometime. Okay, Osti is dead again. Goodbye, my friend. Hmm. I think I do have to find this bone shards and play it. Yeah. Osti will be my good. You little bastard. Hmm. I gained 0 block. Interesting. Hmm. This guy really is doing quite a lot. Good thing I'm going into like 3 rest sites, right? But maybe it was a mistake to considering what my build is. Well, I do have Shroud to mitigate it somewhat. Thank God for I bought that card. Hmm. Another Defy. I mean, like, I have Page Storm, so it's kind of quasi-draw. Take out these, and I'm going to be taking out strikes anyway. Going charge Unleash. Hook again. I get 9 max HP when I do this, so it's best to just delay it as much as possible. Okay, Frog Knight. And then no need to play those. Shroud. No escape. Into Defy. Okay. Maybe just go for a squeeze here. Progress the fight a little bit more. Do I capture Spirit Bodyguard? I think maybe I'm not like trying to like DPS race this guy, I guess. So no need to commit to that sequence of plays. Do this, do that. $26. Once again, my Reaper form is at the bottom of my deck. But I do have souls. I can just Reaper form here. Defy into this. Maybe I go for just trying to block some more. And then wait to play this a little bit. Give him the old squeeze. And then I think this Doom here will just seal the deal, and I just have to just full block everything. And then there's the Debilitate. I think Debilitate is going to be really high value here. If I could get like, what was it, that flesh card, the one that makes it so that whenever you like whenever you apply a debuff you deal damage, that'd be really great. Fortifier is nice. Let's see what we get. Soul Nexus, not bad at all. Don't even need to... Okay, I'm pretty happy with like finding Reaper form turn 1. Defy. Putrefy and then squeeze. I'll take a little bit of damage, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay. I am a bit worried about the fact that I'm about to just eat a lot of damage, but I think it should be fine. Because I'll bone shards here. And I can just maybe spur. And I'll block most of this damage and this guy will die to doom. Okay, pretty happy with that Eternal Feather as well. I will take Grave Warden probably as my last card. And then there's no need to cook here. Just rest for the HP, and then we can be pretty happy. Hopefully Queen doesn't... we don't have any card draw, which is a bit of a shame, but we did draw Page Storm in our opening hand, so... Defy, and then... maybe just snap this Putrefy, because we can't really take advantage of it at the moment. Okay. What do we got? We can bone shards for 12. So this is where I would probably putrefy. Bone shards, and then just start... What happens if I just no escape queen? Like, I've never seen a scenario where like where I kill queen first, you know what I mean? Okay, debilitate is really high value, I think. And then this, and then he does no damage to me. And then I can just do that. We're off to a great start. I have to play Reaper form here. That's okay, because this is precisely why we have Grave Warden and Spur 4. Or like the Luminescence from Orbis. I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. I should have played Veil Piercer first, that was a misplay. Oh, you are doing a lot of damage. I would really love if I could find... I can't. Let's see. Maybe this is a shit my pants moment where I do this. And then, yep. And then I just cleanse this defend. Okay, we do this. The drawing. I think we do this. I think I want to probably do squeeze maybe, and then just no escape. Really not many opportunities for a break with this guy. He just keeps on going. But I think that should be fine. If I can just hit this guy a little bit. You will die to doom. Okay, 20 damage. That's okay, because I can just no escape. And then I can bone shards. and then Veil Piercer. And then, since I already have the Shroud set up and the Reaper form, I will be just pretty much healing for all of it. Do this, do that, retain Unleash, and then just defend. Yeah. I think I want to Defy, Debilitate, and then Squeeze. Squeeze Unleash. Okay, she's doing a lot, but what if... Yeah, because I was considering Enfeebling Touching here, but I really want to play No Escape, just to progress the fight some more, so if I don't have to, I don't really want to play it. And then, obviously I No Escape again, because she will just die. Flat die, actually. And I can be pretty happy with this run. Goodbye, Queen. Alright, pretty pleased with that. I like that I was able to kind of like really tighten up the deck at the end with the cook. Just get rid of all the strikes, and then like really get the consistent game plan going. But yeah, I think if you can find a No Escape early and then a second one, that's pretty much all the scaling damage you need. Because your essential plan is block, block, block into No Escape until they fall over, essentially. But yeah, very pleased with that. And with that, oh, Speedy. Speedy, well-fed, and elite hunter. Well, I did cook by quite a lot. I was really cooking up a storm thanks to tanks. But yeah, super pleased with that. And yeah, if you ever find Kifida, like, this shit is just the GOAT or what? Like the value is crazy. Like, if you ever have attacks that you always want to play, just put Kifida on them, and then you, like, your block is really looking good then. And yeah, in my, like, Act 2 here was a bit, like, I'm happy with how I played here, because at the time I skipped a lot of elites because I only had one bone charge, and by the time we found another bone charge, I think we already had we had an like an early festive popper, but we were able to find enough power that we felt like decently well, even if we did find the Millipede, and so yeah, I was pretty happy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're safe. I hope good things happen to you, and I will see you later.